What's up guys, Silverado Media here. Well, I'm trying to diagnose this ABS light issue, which is very common on these 2008 NBS Silverados. NBS as in newer body style Silverado. What happens is you get this ABS light in the dash, and you also get the U0121 code, lost communication with ABS control module. So I'm gonna show you a few steps that you should take to diagnose this trouble and how to fix this issue. Now the first thing you should take a look at is of course the fuse. So you have a bunch of fuses here, and make sure your ABS fuse is not blown. That's the first thing you should definitely check for. Second, if that's good, go down here and there's a wheel speed sensor, which is this cable here. What you want to do is make sure this cable is first intact. If it is, unplug this cable at the connector here and check the resistance of this ABS wheel speed sensor. I believe the resistance should be between 6 to 15 ohms, and there's guidelines online as to how to check the resistance in this cable. So make sure that you have continuity in this cable and that resistance is at acceptable level. Next thing you want to check is the driver's side frame ground. This ground goes all the way back to the ABS system, and it also connects to the transfer case system as well. So make sure this ground here is good to go. This is located right under the driver's side frame. Now if you're still having issues after checking the ground, you want to open up the fuse box and make sure all the connectors inside here is good to go. You can see that my truck is a little rusty and kind of dirty, but I'm just gonna go in here and show you what you should clean out. So this whole fuse box should just pull out like this, and inside here is going to be a couple of connectors. So make sure all these connections are clean. I've already cleaned mine out, so I'm not gonna take it apart. Alright, after you check out those parts and it's still not working, go under the car. On the transfer case side on the left of it is your ABS module. And ABS extraction control module is fitted on top like so, with a big connector plugged in like this. First thing you want to do before you even remove the ABS module like I did is make sure that this connector is not corroded. It's right under the truck, right next to the transfer case. So a lot of cases this connector tend to wear out, and you might have parts that are kind of cut open or shorted. So what you want to do is clean this connector up and make sure that you're getting power from these red pins, these top two, and make sure you're getting good ground from the bottom two. And the others I believe is linked to the CAN system, so it's just the signal cables, but make sure that at least these four cables are doing what it's supposed to be doing. Now if it's still not working and you're getting power and ground out of this, it might be you have a bad ABS module like I do here. You can see that it's a little corroded here on the left side. So I just got a new ABS module online for about 130 bucks. It's just held on by 3 bolts right here. It's one of those T-shaped bolts similar to this one here for the T-case actuator. So just go to Harbor Freight and pick up a set for 10 bucks and remove that, and you can get a new one for like just over 100 bucks. Now another common issue I hear about is this harness here. Like I said, inside this harness might be wearing out, and this harness gets hooked up into this big harness, the body harness, and inside here, just in this area which I already took apart and already recovered again, there's a little splice where the blue signal wires connect into each other. So 2 cables come in, and it's basically shrink wrapped into one cable, and that goes down the line, and sometimes that gets corroded and gets destroyed as well. So if I were you, I would open this up like I did, and I'm sorry I didn't film this. Open it up and make sure you have continuity between the cable from here to here, and check for that. And like I said, if
everything else fails, like in my truck, just go ahead and get an ABS module and put that on the truck.